Hi fifth graders, welcome to this week's online video lesson. This video was made for viola players and we'll be practicing the viola part of French folk song. Our goal today is to play the entire French folk song. So you might remember a couple weeks ago in the first online video lesson we played the first half of the song. The second online video lesson we played the second half of the song. Well, today we're going to try to play the entire piece, and the goal is to have a well-polished piece at the end, so like a performance-ready piece. Let's begin. So we'll start off with a D major scale warm-up, and so that we're warming up for French folk song, the 3/4 time signature, we will practice our scale, our D major scale in 3/4 time, and we'll use the rhythm back here on the board. So 3 quarter notes for each pitch of the scale. It'll sound like this: D, 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 E, 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 and so on and so forth. So let's try it. D major scale in threes is what I like to call it. Set your bow, check your posture. I'll count us in. 1, ready, go. Great work. Let's do one more scale warm-up. We'll stay with the D major scale, only this time we'll play the second rhythm. Remember, the dotted half note gets 3 beats. So you really have to plan your bow for that. You need to be ready to play a long full bow and a slow bow speed. So let's get set with our bow all the way into the frog so you're ready for a really full bow stroke. And I'll count us in. So this is D major scale, dotted half notes. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great warm-up, students. Now I think our musical minds are really in the time signature of 3/4, and we are ready to play our piece. Before we start playing, I would like to review the dynamics with you. So in French folk song, we have 2 dynamic markings: MF and P. So MF stands for, do you remember? It's mezzo forte. Mezzo forte, it means to play medium loud. Now, it's possible to have the F by itself as a dynamic marking. We don't have it in French folk song, but it's definitely possible, and it's good to know. F by itself stands for forte, and forte means loud. Now P we do have in our song. It stands for piano, and you could say that piano is opposite of forte because piano means soft. So remember, when you get to letter E in the song, where it becomes piano, you want to lighten up your bow so that you get a nice light, soft sound. And the reason why we're playing piano at this place in the song is not just because it's marked in the music, but also because right here, we're playing a nice harmony role. We're not the main melody here, we're the harmony. So it helps us be part of the backdrop. Now there's one other musical marking that's in the music that I'd like to go over. We haven't addressed this yet. Under the second to last measure you see, it says R-I-T, period. This abbreviation stands for ritardando. Ritardando is a musical term that means to slow down gradually. So in our music, it appears in the second to last measure to slow down. And it's actually pretty common to see a ritardando at the end of songs. I think it's because it kind of gives the end of your music a nice dramatic effect. Now the fact of the matter is you could also see ritardando written in other parts of the song. So like the middle of the song, for instance. It doesn't always have to be at the end of the song, but it's pretty common to see it at the end of the song. Now, just so you can hear what I mean, I'm going to play for you, starting at letter I, and I'll play all the way to the end of the piece, and I'm going to deliberately slow down in the second to last measure. See if you can notice it. Could you hear the slowdown? It's very gradual and subtle. This time I'll play it again and see if you can shadow play along with me. So if you need to, pick up your instrument, check your posture and get into position. Ready? Try shadow playing. 1, ready, go. How did you do? Could you feel your bow arms slowing down as you were shadow playing? Well, this time I'd like you to try it playing it out loud. So play it along with me, and if you can, see if you can watch the video while you're playing and move your bow with the same pace as my bow so that our notes are coordinated together. Ready? So letter I to the end with a slowdown. Ready? Begin. Nice work, and a good dramatic finish with that slowdown. So I think we're ready to play the whole piece from the beginning to the end. See if you can play along and notice the dynamics, follow them, and also even add in that slowdown at the end. Let's get set. So check your posture. Hopefully you have your sheet music up someplace where you can see it well. And our first note of the song is F sharp, so get yourself set with your fingers on the F sharp string, bow on D string. I'll count us in. We're playing the entire song. 1, ready, go. Great work, students. You know, that concludes our video lesson for this week, but I want to remind you that the assignment this week is to upload a video of yourself playing French folk song, the entire song. And remember that our goal this week is to really polish this song up and make it performance ready. So I suggest that you watch this video a couple of times and then play along, and also take time to practice the song individually without the video. And it's actually better for your development if you play the song bit by bit, a little bit each day of the week, rather than trying to do the whole assignment at once. So maybe, you know, practice a little, take breaks, pick it up the next day, and then by the end of the week, hopefully you'll have a nice polished song to record. And when you feel your song is ready, just get your camera rolling, play your song, and upload it to the Google Classroom. I'll look forward to listening to it. I hope you have a great week. Keep up your practice, and see you next time.